Hello, my name is Mackenzie Johnson. I'm with Dr. Harrow's Fundamentals of Speech class, and I'm here to talk to you about the impacts that student loans have over students' lives. The first thing I want to talk about is what are student loans? Student loans are borrowed money from the government that students use to help pay for an education or college. Loans are borrowed, so of course they have to be paid back, and failing to pay them back is what gets students in trouble or in debt. Student loans have different impacts on students' futures, many impacts on students' futures, but I'm here to talk about three main points, and that's the impact that they have on their credit scores, purchasing a home, and future employment. So when it comes to credit scores, like I said, student loans have to be paid back, and you can either pay them back while you're in school or after you graduate, and they're paid back in installments. And with anything with credit or borrowed money, if you don't pay them back in full and on time, that affects your credit score negatively. So your credit score decreases. And when you fail to pay them back on time and in full, your interest increases as well. So you're potentially paying twice or three times more than what you originally started off with. So speaking of credit scores, your credit score shows up or is a part of your credit report. And when you're purchasing a home, you had to talk to lenders about getting a mortgage, your credit report is a part of that process. So lenders have to check your credit and check your credit report to see how well you are at paying back money. And if it shows that you're in debt or in default because of student loans, that can potentially prevent you from obtaining a mortgage. And most students end up in default most students can't obtain a mortgage because the money used to pay off those installments or pay off that interest is money that can be saved up and used for a down payment on a home. So for students, their priorities are out of order. So they have to focus on getting those loans paid off rather than putting money aside for a down payment. So they're potentially putting their future plans on the back burner because they have to pay off student loans, because it can really ruin your future. So student loan default also affects future employment. When you graduate, when you get a degree, a lot of people want to get corporate jobs or just want to start a career. And when you apply for those jobs, you turn in your resume, a lot of employers like to do background checks. And a lot of times you can't control or you can't help what pops up on your background check because of, mistakes or past things that happened in the past. But a part of that background check can be credit reports. And on that credit report, it will show that you are in default. And if employers see that, they can hold it against you, because anytime you apply for a job, you're in competition with anybody else that's applying. So they can hold it against you, and that can decrease your chances of getting that job. And so in conclusion, student loan defaults has a strong hold on students and graduates' life, because it can really change how you live out your future. A lot of people have a lot of goals, and they want to they want to buy cars, they want to buy a house, they want to get nice jobs, they want to find a career. But the first thing that they have to think about is are those student loans. Can I do this and pay off my student loans? Will I be able to get a mortgage? Will I be able to buy a car? Will I be able to get this job? I can't pay off student loans without a job, then I will end up in more debt. So student loans just can really affect students and graduates' lives in a negative way. Thank you.